Down. Thank you. Hello. My dad was desperate for me to go to uni. And that was quite ambitious because back in 1980, when this story takes place, only 7% of school leavers went to uni. But he died when I was 16, leaving me with my mum. Now, she was the daughter of 2 Romanian immigrants. They didn't go to uni, living in London. They had 8 children, and none of them went to uni. And of my loads of cousins that I had, only a couple went to uni, and they were boys, and they went to study accountancy and dentistry. So what was I doing at the age of 16 saying that I wanted to leave home and go and study literature? I mean, that needed knocking out of me, right? And the best way to do it, my mum decided, was to get some good locks. So I came down from downstairs one day when I was in the 6th form, wanting to go off to school, and I found that the front door was locked from the outside. Mum wasn't home, and all the doors on the ground floor level were locked as well. So I had no option but to go back upstairs. On the landing, I found some biscuits and some juice, and Mum didn't get back till late that afternoon. So I said, "What's going on? I can't get to school because of you." And what she said really shocked me. She said, "What do you want to go to school for?" I was like, "Well, to get a life and learn, well, what do you want me to do? Just get married and have children?" And she was like, "Nothing wrong with being a mother, is there?" And I was like, anyway, this was the same story the next day and the day after. And each evening, she refused to explain what was going on, gave me the silent treatment. And in the days I tried to study, I really did. I didn't have all the books I needed, but it was difficult. I was in a terrible mood. This was just really getting in my way. I just needed to get to school. And also I was slightly scared. I was thinking, what if there's a fire? So I actually took some sheets, I tied 2 together and put them by my bedroom window, and then I thought, why wait till the flames are licking at my heels? I might as well try and escape now. So I opened the bedroom window and I put one sheet out, and when I got to the knot, I suddenly thought, I don't think my knots are that good. And I pulled it back in, and I just thought, never mind. Anyway, so day 4 came, I'm still locked in, but I can hear that Mum's in the kitchen. So I go in there and I say, "Are you going to let me out today, or what?" And she's busy cleaning this surface that looks completely clean. And I say to her, "You know what? I fucking hate you." And she goes, "What? Well, I know that." And it's the first thing she's said to me in days. And anyway, I turn on my heel and I think to myself, if I do manage to study under these mad circumstances, if I manage to get to school some days, what will happen if she actually decides to lock me in on the days of my exams? And when I realised that that was a possibility, I got really serious about trying to escape. And I figured that if the doorbell rang and Mum opened it even a fraction, I would barge my way out into the world. And I watched her bag like a hawk, because my jailer's keys were in there. But she took that bag everywhere with her, even to the toilet. She knew that I was after those keys. Anyway, on day 5, my opportunity came. The doorbell rang. I grabbed my school bag, tiptoed downstairs, and I saw Mum opening not the front door, but the lounge door. So I followed her to the silently into the lounge, and through the net curtains I saw my sociology teacher, Mr. Potter, and my friend, Cheryl. No names have been changed for the purposes of telling this story. And Mum opened the window, and Mr. Potter's saying to her, "Where is Carolyn? Is she all right? And what business is it of yours?" Mum's saying. And while they're arguing, I tiptoed over to the other window on the opposite side of the bay and opened it, and Cheryl sees me and I go like this. And I lower my bag out of the window, and then she realises that I'm going to try and escape. So she sort of cleverly positions herself so that if Mum should look my way, she's less likely to see me. Anyway, I get out, I squeeze through the next door neighbour's bushes, run down the garden path, out onto the road, and I am free! free! And I go to school and I see my friends and I do my lessons, and I find out that Mum has phoned the school and had told them that I wouldn't be in anymore, and that to make sure of it, she was locking me in. So sure was she that this was the right thing to do. And instead of calling social services, Mr. Potter decided, back in the day, maybe that wasn't the thing, I don't know, but he decided, I'm going to get in my car and go round to Carol, but it'd be helpful, Carol's, and see if she's okay, and it'd be helpful if I had a friend with me, a friend of hers with me. So that night, I got home, and enthralled and empowered by my escape, I demanded a set of the keys. And I said to Mum, if you even think of changing the locks, I will leave here and you will never see me again. And I meant it. And Mum was shaking as she handed over those keys. And more revenge was to come, because I got to uni. I think I did my dad proud, but I also think I did my mum proud, because later I got married and had kids. And I'm just really grateful to my husband for letting me out tonight so that I could